and build $100 million business empire. And I'm gonna share with you why you should read them and at what stage of life you should be implementing them, starting with Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. When should you read this? ASAP. Literally, I give away this book to every teenager in my life. Why? It is so important. It creates the foundation or how to think, the blueprint for achieving anything, starting with your desire, how to dream big, believe you can do it, and program your subconscious or what he calls your auto suggestions to be able to achieve anything you want. The second book is The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. This one you got to read pretty much between 20 and 25. It helps you build the foundation for money. Most of you have bad money scripts, money beliefs that's going to hold you back and sabotage your success. So you build your self-awareness in the financial decisions you make. You build consistent smart choices over flashy risks. And most importantly, you build your money philosophy. Which brings us to The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. You should read it between 20 and 25 because your parents have probably a broken rule and philosophy around money that you'll have to reprogram. In the book, you'll learn how to identify your limiting beliefs around your money, build new wealth attracting habits, and most importantly, rewrite your money stories. What's crazy about that book is that when I bought the first copy, it came with 2 tickets to a wealth seminar, a weekend seminar on money that me and my brother went to. And not only did we go and learn and absorb, we ended up joining his program. And for the next 3 years, reprogrammed our mind as 2 brother duos, traveling the world, learning all about business and mindset. It was awesome. Which brings us to Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Again, 20 to 25, you got to read this. It'll help you think like an owner, not just an entrepreneur, and avoid dumb financial risks when you're young. What I loved about this is it taught me how to think about the difference between an asset and a liability, massive, build multiple types of income, and the best part in the quadrant is how to think like an investor rather than an employee. If you don't learn to think like an investor, then you'll always be just a high-paid employee. Understanding how to become a business owner and more importantly, an investor so that your money works for you, that's how you become rich. Those 4 books will change your money mindset, but these next 4 books will make you insanely productive. Which brings us to Atomic Habits by James Clear. You want to read this between 20 and 25 or later. It'll help you build your habit foundation. The most important stuff I've learned from this is the tiny habits that will lead to massive wins. That 1% better every day compounds. You'll also learn how standards can make your success inevitable. That's why I created these 5 daily non-negotiables in my coaching program, because I want people to win by default, not by hard work. You'll also learn how to make habits stick by connecting them to other things. The quote you hear all the time from James is, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Get this book to level up. Which brings us to Buy Back Your Time by you know who. Now I'm joking. This is a bonus one, but I wanted to throw it in because these lessons changed my life. It's everything. I mean, the big idea is you don't hire people to grow your business. You hire people to buy back your time. You do the first, you get a prison. To do the second, you get freedom. You should read this between 20 and 30 or as soon as you have a growing business. You'll learn the value of your time and how to measure it. You'll master the art of delegation, and most importantly, you'll build a business you don't grow to hate. Which brings us to Getting Things Done by David Allen. GTD, baby. See, your mind is for having ideas, not holding them. You got to read this between ages of 20 or 25 because this is my go-to recommendation to help my teams not feel overwhelmed. It's gonna clear the mental clutter. You probably have too many things going on and you don't know how to process them. You don't know how to organize it. You probably never had to deal with so much overload. It'll help you understand that, get it out of your brain, dump it, then schedule your time to process. This methodology has been used by all the top CEOs in the world to be more productive. Which brings us to The One Thing by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan. You want to read this between 20 and 30 or when you have multiple opportunities presenting themselves to you. You want to read this to really build the muscle of focusing on one thing. Focus stands for follow one course until successful. Most people can't do it. It's why big businesses are literally just that person deciding to prioritize ruthlessly, start small to build that muscle and grow from there. One of the big takeaways for me was using the focusing question. It states this: what's one thing I can do such by doing it that everything else becomes easier or unnecessary? Understanding that question and using it quite a bit will help you prioritize. Simple scales, complex fails. You want to focus. So these books will help you get done. But the philosophies in these next 4 books will put you in the top 1% of entrepreneurs. Which brings us to The E-Myth Revisited by Michael Gerber. This is the OG book teaching you how to work on the business, not
Let this soft mineral melt in your mouth to rebuild your gums and teeth and never need a dentist again. Did you know there is a
in the business. You want to read this between the ages of 25 to 30 or when you have a growing business. It'll teach you how to build a business that works for you, that you don't work for. It'll teach you the concept of a franchise prototype so that you use documentation to build systems so you can scale the business. And most importantly, go from self-employed to actually a business owner. Which brings us to 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel. This book is what I use to build the foundation of Martell Ventures, which is my AI first venture studio. You need to read this between the ages of 30 to 35 when you want to scale to a larger business. If you're trying to build a massive empire, that's the book. It'll teach you how to create a new market, what's called a blue ocean, instead of competing in one, a red ocean. It'll help you find your competitive advantage to create a moat around your business, teach you how to focus on product, not sales, because if your product requires advertising or salespeople to sell it, guess what? It's just not good enough. This book is considered the Bible in Silicon Valley and is the innovation book for you. Which brings us to Traction by Gino Wickman. Every business that's properly run has executed the EOS system. One of my favorite quotes in this book is that people need to hear the vision 7 times before they really hear it for the first time. You want to read this between the ages of 30 and 35 or when you want to scale larger businesses. The EOS system is the most approachable business operating system ever created. It's used by most big companies. What it does is it helps you create a clear vision that gets everybody pulling on the rope in the same direction. It'll teach you how to create a simple system for accountability and honestly get all projects in your business aligned with that priority so that you can be successful. The reason why that book works is that it's simple. All the fat out of any other management system is cut away, and all you're left with is the few rhythms, the meetings, the structure that you need to actually scale a business. This one will get you going and not overcomplicate your life. Which brings us to Good to Great by Jim Collins. Good is the enemy of great. You want to read this between the ages of 30 and 35 or when you want to scale a larger business. There's a difference between bad leaders and great leaders. Jim calls them level 5 leaders, and they have the determination and humility to go after something massive and know they probably don't know how to do it. And the way they win great leaders is they get the right people on the bus. They become obsessed over culture, because culture is what people do when no one's watching, not what you say it is. Culture is not ping pong tables, free dry cleaning, or snacks at the office. It's what people do when nobody is watching. That book will give you the framework for building a world-class culture. These books will help you become a top 1% entrepreneur, but this book will help you protect your wealth once you get it. Which brings us to the final book, Entrusted by Andrew Howell and David York. One thing you'll hear me say often is if you have nice things and you don't share them with other people, what's the point? You're kind of a ding dong. You want to read this between the ages of 35 to 40 or once you've amassed at least a net worth over $1 million.
Hey guys, warm welcome. Good morning, everyone. Present here. Let's start this training session. And the training session we generally do to help people, understand the concept of cryptocurrencies, the smart contract, blockchain, and of course, how you are going to capitalize using these information that you learn through different kind of training, grooming, sharing sessions in your business of Rain BNB. That is surely going to help you build up this business. See, ladies and gentlemen, all the big, successful entrepreneurs, the business owners, the success they have got, they couldn't achieve all those things overnight. It is a continuous, long-term, regular effort they really put into the work they started with a vision and a mission. And that led the kind of success, victory, and win they had or have in their present work. The same is true for Rain BNB also. One thing we know that this is a business system model that will last for long, for years to come. And no chance, no probability or possibility for us to be scammed or losing out our money. Yes, you can lose your money here if you just join and don't follow the system. That's for sure. If you take your admission in a school, university, or college, and if you don't study, chances are 100% you are going to fail. You have paid your tuition fees over there, college fee, university fee. So definitely you are going to lose your money over there. So knowing that you need to study, you take admission and you appear for exam and you pass out. Same thing here in Rain BNB, and same thing it applies in each and every work we do in our lives. You are paid to the driving, trainer institution to learn how to drive, and you don't go for the classes. Definitely, you will never learn and how to drive, and you will lose out your deposit or the fees. Okay, similarly, in Rain BNB, if you join, you come with mentor, champion, maybe higher rank also. And if you don't follow the system, if you are not regular, if you're not going to work, if you're not having the idea how to work on the system, you're not coming for the meetings and trainings, you are not in touch with your upliners, you're not regularly working towards Rain BNB, definitely you're going to lose out your subscription fee or upgrade fee. That's for sure. So it's your fault. It's not anybody's fault here. One thing is here that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, and we have seen the fate and the future of all get-rich-quick schemes. They have, scammed people. They have given big losses to people. They have cheated, betrayed, duped, deceived all people. All people. So, we do our best to educate you so that you don't fall prey or become the victim of these kind of scams. We do tell you. So today, this training session, I will start with some important information which will help you to understand why you must only do Rain BNB at this point of time. See, guys, you must have heard me saying several times that East or West, Rain BNB is the best at this point of time. I don't know in future if there is something better than Rain BNB comes. I really don't know, because I'm not a future teller or fortune teller that I go in the future. I don't have any time machine to go in the future and to see what exactly is there. But at present, for last 7.5 months, I have not seen a concept better than Rain BNB. And if you know someone or something, do let me know after this meeting. All of you have my number. You can tell me. So I'm sure you will be disappointed. There is nothing like Rain BNB, because I keep an eye on every project that comes in the market, because I'm having a wide network around the world. So, why you must do Rain BNB, how to do Rain BNB, and why the Rain BNB is so powerful system that it will surely help you to become multimillionaire in time to come. And why I've been telling strongly like this, let me show you something interesting, which will help you to understand this. In fact, in last 2 meetings also, I did share this. Just a second. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Just a minute, guys. Please allow me a moment. Okay. So let me show you some information. In fact, you can also do your due diligence. See, that's the one report that says creating a strategic Bitcoin reserve and digital asset stockpile. This is the March 6, 2025, the White House, declaration. the US government is really very serious to invest in cryptocurrencies called Bitcoin because they see a lot of future growth and price appreciation in time to come. In fact, today also I shared in some of the groups that the White House, some close, staff has shared that government of United States of America is considering really very seriously to liquidate 2% of its gold reserve, and they want to invest the same into the Bitcoin. So you can imagine, all countries' currencies are directly linked with the gold reserve you have, except United States of America, Okay. All the other countries, you cannot print your paper money unless and until you have, the corresponding amount of gold reserve. So, and this is one of the reasons the inflation and your currencies are really getting devalued because when the inflation is going high, in order to beat that, the government decides to print a lot of paper monies, fiat monies, in spite of the fact they don't have that kind of gold reserve. And that's why, the devaluation of the money occurs in that country. And there are many countries having this kind of thing: Venezuela, Zimbabwe, Myanmar, Indonesia, many more countries. In fact, some of the developing countries are also facing that kind of situation, this Pakistan and a lot of other countries. So, the one thing is sure that cryptocurrencies are going to have a very bright future. And we have entered into this rain BNB concept at the right moment, right time, because cryptocurrencies are going to have a very, very, prosperous days in time to come, especially the top 5 cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, in fact, BNB at rank number 3. Why BNB is more better as compared to Ripple, as compared to Solana, as compared to other cryptocurrencies? Let me share this with you. Because that is very important. And the best part, we are working on a system of rain BNB wherein we are literally earning BNB absolutely complimentary. We don't have to buy BNB. We don't have to invest our own money into BNB. Rather, we just need to contribute towards this community building system to keep earning BNB absolutely free of cost, complimentary, as a reward, as a profit or benefit through the system. And one important thing we must understand, ladies and gentlemen, which I wanted to draw your attention towards, and that is there are, just a second. Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrencies in the world. But can anyone tell me what is the utility, usability of Bitcoin? Do you know any use cases of Bitcoin? Anyone can tell me? The chat box is open. You can write your answer into the chat box. What is the usability, utility of Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency in the world, and no cryptocurrency or token is going to match Bitcoin, at least for next 5 to 10 years. Let me tell you, price-wise, I'm talking about. Even though it doesn't have any usability and utility. Let me tell you the truth today. But why Bitcoin people are so bullish about? Because Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency that is 100% decentralized. 100% decentralized. There is no central authority as a person, group of people to control Bitcoin. It is said that a person named Satoshi Nakamoto, anonymous person, nobody has seen him ever, nobody has met him so far, and he created Bitcoin after the Lehman Brothers banking scam happened in 2008, where he is gossiped to be working as a manager in Lehman Brothers, the biggest scam that jolted the investment banking sector in 2008. So it is believed that this guy has created this cryptocurrency, but nobody knows the authentic truth behind this. But in spite of that, Bitcoin is so precious and valuable at this point of time. The El Salvador, that's a small country in North America. In 2021, the government of El Salvador has decided to accept and announce Bitcoin as a legal tender currency in its own country. Now, in past few months, we have seen after, Donald Trump has taken over as the president of United States of America, that he is very bullish. And during his poll campaign as well, he announced very positive stuff about the crypto world. And he announced that one more thing, that the world will know America as the crypto capital country, of the world in the domain of cryptocurrencies. So, and all these news which I have just shared with you, that White House has decided to invest a lot of money into the Bitcoin. They are going to sell their 2% of gold reserve and they will invest into Bitcoin. These are all signaling towards that crypto industry, especially the Bitcoin and all main coins are going to have a very bright future for people of this world in time to come. Now, why Bitcoin, in spite of the fact it has no use cases, is so precious? Because Bitcoin is very, very limited, very limited. Only 21 million approximately Bitcoin is there. And the good thing about it is that it's 100% decentralized. And third good thing is about that, why it is so precious, because it has this thing, community. Community is power. Because of the power of the community that is after Bitcoin, it has become so precious because it has created a demand and supply. Demand and supply equation. Demand and supply equation it has created, which is the economic principle for any goods to be dearer or poorer. Okay, price-wise, I'm talking about, guys. So that's why the Bitcoin has the huge demand, and that's why it is seeing and we are seeing the spike in its price. Although the market is very down, it has reached Bitcoin price-wise $109,000, so almost a month back. But now we can see it is hovering around 84, 83, 86, $87,000. But trust me, today only I came to know through one of the sources. I really don't know whether it's going to be true or not, but that expert has predicted by the end of this year, Bitcoin is going to be $250,000. I don't know whether it's going to be true or not, but definitely it's going to hit $150,000, $175,000. That's my perception. That's my perception. Seeing the kind of the work the crypto experts and all the users are having a lot of sentiments towards this industry. Definitely, a lot of people are going to enter into this crypto world now, or new people, the youth, So definitely, there is going to be a big demand for top 5, 10 coins, and that's why the Bitcoin price is definitely going to surge in future. Now, coming back to the BNB, but before that, the Bitcoin's younger siblings, the Ethereum and the BNB. Let's talk about that. Ethereum. Actually, Ethereum is the blockchain network, ladies and gentlemen. Ether is the native coin or token. Ether. We call in layman's language Ethereum, but Ethereum is the blockchain network, and on which a lot of blockchain networks, whether it's Polygon, in fact, the Binance, they all have been created on ERC20 blockchain network. And that's why the addresses of Ether, BNB, Polygon, Arbitrum, all these are made on ERC20 blockchain network. That's why their addresses remain same. Anything and everything that starts with the, OX, the address, OX, the address, 0x, the address, it is related to ERC20. It is related to ERC20. So Ethereum has got a lot of usability, multi-use cases. So definitely Ether, which is priced below $2,000 at this point of time, definitely it's going to, as per the crypto experts, it has already almost touched $4,900 in past. So definitely it is going to surpass that price band. And it is believed to, trust me, it is believed to cross anything between $8,000 to $10,000 in the next bull run. Maybe in a year's time, 1.5 years' time, definitely it's going to be 4 to 5 times of its current price, which is less than $2,000. Now, as far as the BNB is concerned, the Binance coin, the biggest advantage of BNB is that it is just like Ethereum, it is being used in different sectors of blockchain and crypto industry, for the developer also and for the users also. You must have heard about the USDT thing. Which network USDT is popularly, sent and received across the globe? You will find BP20. USDT on BP20 blockchain network is being widely accepted and used by people across the world. And in order to send USDT on Binance Smart Chain, you need what? You need BNB, guys, to pay as a network fee or gas fees. So BNB has got, utility as a gas fee to transfer different tokens that has been created on its blockchain network, Binance Smart Chain, or maybe OP-BNB. We are, working on BNB based on OP-BNB blockchain network. Now, you don't have to keep any extra BNB, because through that BNB which you have in your SafePal or Token Pocket or Trust Wallet, when you send, the gas fee, which is very negligible, it's almost nil, it gets deducted automatically out of the fund you have. Whether you are going to send to some person that fund, it will automatically gets deducted. So BNB is being used primarily as a gas fee. Secondly, it is also used as a staking and holding product. To stake BNB, you get different profits and benefits, and to hold it also for future price appreciation. And it is being used just like Bitcoin as a payment system also. Bitcoin is primarily used as a payment system, as a holding and staking asset as well. So as BNB, but BNB has got one more additional use as a gas fee, which is not there in Bitcoin. So I'm very bullish about the BNB, because BNB is not going to be like Bitcoin for sure, because Bitcoin is the Bitcoin, it's a king of the cryptocurrency. But definitely BNB is also not going to be left behind. Rather, it's going to be close to Ethereum, or maybe it can surpass Ethereum also in future. The kind of, the work that is being done behind Binance, ecosystem. And BNB is its main native cryptocurrency. So you should feel very privileged and bullish that you are working on a platform where you have got a wonderful golden chance to earn a lot of BNBs, but still people are so sluggish. People are not so active. This is the right time, guy. BNB is around $610, $615, $20. Okay, now if you start earning BNB at this point of time, just imagine the kind of appreciation you are going to see in the asset you are going to accumulate through Rain BNB in next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years time. People who had invested or who have bought or who have earned Bitcoin in the year 2021, in the year 2023 also, they have earned millions. Because in 2021 and 2023, both, the Bitcoin gave people chance to own it at a very discounted price. Very very discounted price. BNB is also for sale right now. BNB is for sale. This kind of price, trust me, next 1 year, 8 months down the line, you will not find. BNB, you will, when I started Rain BNB was around $445, $460, $450, $470. On 7th August, it was $470. I bought, Emperor rank BNB, 12 BNB, somewhere around on an average price of around $450 or so. Now the BNB is $600. It went up to $790 in the last year, December. So, it is at a very discounted rate right now. So this is the best time to upgrade your package. This is the best time to enroll as many people as you can because they have to pay less. After 2 months, 3 months, you become active. BNB will be 700, 800, $750. You have to pay more. You will have to pay for, in your fiat currencies, more money to acquire that, amount of BNB to upgrade your account. So this is the best time. And the number of BNBs you are going to earn, definitely it's going to be several times. So this one thing is very, very sure that I wanted to put across to you, share with you guys that cryptocurrency is definitely going to have a very bright future. And if you are going to accumulate and earn BNB, trust me, tomorrow you can invest some of your assets of BNB in Bitcoin, in Ethereum, and of course in Solana also. Solana is also still very undervalued like BNB. It has got its own blockchain network. And it is, around $120, $130 at this point of time. It went up to around $200+. And definitely it has got a very bright future. So if you start earning well BNB, you can make a good portfolio. Using this BNB, you can convert and sell it. You can convert and sell it, these BNB, for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for Solana. Oh no, okay. So you can make a good portfolio to see the price surge and appreciation in future. That's the best move, to keep invested in cryptocurrencies through BNB, which you are going to make from Rain BNB system without investing your own money. Just put your best efforts to create community, to be a part of this, amazing system, to keep earning BNB from it. And some of the money you can, when the market is down, you can buy Bitcoin, you can buy Ethereum, you can buy Solana, like this. Or maybe you can just be invested, or you can keep only BNB, because BNB is going to be definitely 5 to 8 times of its current value in just 2 years' time. Trust me, it's going to be like this, 5 to 8 times, $3 to $4,000 approximately. It's going to be in 2 years' time, 2 to 3 years' time, for sure. Because when Bitcoin will move high, definitely all these, siblings of Bitcoin, especially the Ethereum and the Binance coin, are really going to have the big speed. If you will see a price down in Bitcoin by 5%, you will find Ethereum, BNB, and other altcoins have dropped, 10%, 20%, 25%, 40% also in some other altcoins. So if the Bitcoin is going to be increased 20%, 25% in the next 8 months, 9 months time, definitely they are going to be 40%, 50% hike in these currencies prices. Because every cryptocurrency is somewhere or other interlinked with Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is the people's choice, number one choice. And now the countries and government have also started taking interest in this Bitcoin. So definitely you can see the market, how it's going to be in future. We are still at a very early stage of this cryptocurrencies. And don't think that, had you bought 2 years back, 3 years back, after 3-4 years down the line, you will feel that, oh, while doing Rain BNB, why would not have, invested in Bitcoin when it was $100,000, 200,000, $90,000, something like that. So, that's the one aspect I wanted to share with you so that you remain, very positive about cryptocurrencies. Maybe you will see the market is going down, the market will go up. That's volatility is the tendency and nature of cryptocurrencies. That will always happen. But the way the market is going down, it will speed up its, also in future, and you will see it's really breaking the high price what it attained and created in past, and it will make its new high in time to come. So we should be very positive and bullish about this crypto industry, wherein if you are working genuinely, then you will never ever be losing any money. But I'm not telling and advising anyone to sell everything and invest in Bitcoin like a lot of people have done in the past. Some of them played this gamble and they became multimillionaire, but many of them have lost everything and they came on the road. So don't do all these things. Play calculated risk, take calculated risk, and definitely it's really going to pay you a lot. But here in Rain BNB, we don't have to take even a calculated risk also. And forget about the blind risk, because we are so sure and safe that if we are going to follow the system, what it is being shared and told to us, definitely we are going to have a big results. So let's talk about that, how to create that amazing, stupendous results using this platform of Rain BNB so that we can start earning a lot of BNBs. In fact, the first goal for everyone, if you have not yet earned 10 BNB, make a short goal to earn 10 BNB. If you have earned already 10 BNB plus, then think to earn 25 BNB. Your immediate goal. If you have already earned 25 BNB, then make another goal of 50 BNB and then 100 BNB. The moment you will earn, trust me, 50 BNB, nobody will stop you. You will soon be earning 100 BNB, and from 100, you will go to 500 BNB in no time. This is tried and tested result I've been sharing with you. This happened to me. This happened to many of my team members. The first 50 BNB is very difficult to earn initially, but because it's going to require a lot of time, dedication, efforts, inputs, not only from your side, but also from your team member side. The more you hit 50 BNB, you are going to be full of enthusiasm, motivation, you are fully inspired, and no matter how negative, nasty things happen to you or to your team members, you are going to be unstoppable, and you will be earning and eyeing towards 100 BNB, and then definitely 500, and then from 500 you can eye for 1000 BNB. 1000 BNB. Just imagine, guy. Can you believe this? You are holding 1000 BNB, and let's be very conservative and think 1 BNB becomes $1,000. Just see this. The kind of profit you are going to make. So think big. Think big. I played the video, and in that video, few books were being suggested. Buy 1, 2, 3 books and start reading. Start developing yourself. Start rediscovering yourself. Because you are going to wait for things to happen. Nothing is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. You have to take initiatives. You have to start taking action. Everything in this world starts from the idea, the dream, which is going to become a goal for you. Then only things are going to work. I always said that when you know why you join Rain BNB, then you will be easy to know how you can work in Rain BNB to achieve these goals of 10, 20, 50, 100, 500,000 BNB. Why is very important. And let me tell you several whys why you must do Rain BNB. In last few days, I've been talking to my Asian communities and showing them and, telling them that people who have left and given up on Rain BNB and Ride BNB in past few weeks and months' time, they are really crying, repenting, regretting their decision, because those companies where they went, they are anywhere operational. They are no more in this world. They have duped them. And one such company is Trezor NFT. You must have heard the name, Trezor NFT. Bot Bro, all these companies that have been very operational in Asian market and maybe some of the, African and European market also, and Arabic market also. But they have already cheated people. So one thing over here, Rain BNB is such a kind of platform where your single penny is very, very safe and secure. The only way you can lose your money in Rain BNB by not following the system, by not working in Rain BNB. When you join with mentor package, let's say, or ambassador package, or beginner package, or any package, and if you don't do your 2 directs, definitely you're going to lose money. Or if you bring in 2 directs just with beginner and not working after that, then also you're going to lose your money. Otherwise, if you're going to follow the system is very simple, that you just come, register yourself with beginner package, and then straight away upgrade to ambassador, pioneer, or the best one, mentor. Okay? And whichever package you come with, you just keep promoting that for your upcoming new communities. With the same package, they must come and join, or maybe with the higher package also, if they have no affordability issues. If you're going to follow this system, trust me, you're not going to lose your money. Rather, you're going to earn a lot of money from the system, so as your team members. And second thing is, so why this must do Rain BNB, guys? Rain BNB is the first system that is totally a blockchain-driven system. That is totally a blockchain-driven system where everything is 100% transparent. And because of this transparency, there is the absolute trustworthiness. Okay, because trust and transparency are the two things people are always looking for in business, in relationship, in family, everywhere. Blockchain is the answer. This is not a website-based system. Not a website-based system. Okay. And the good thing here is this: you can start your journey with a very minimal amount. Like beginner is the registration package. Beginner is not the start the way in Rain BNB. Please understand this. People who are getting people to join with beginner package, they are making the big blunder. In fact, it's not a blunder. I would say it's a crime. Crime you are doing to yourself, to that person as well, because that person is totally a vague idea having about the system. It's you who is going to tell each and everything. Never tell person to settle with beginner package. Beginner is just a registration. If you want to work in Rain BNB, first register with beginner package, and straight away then and there upgrade to mentor, pioneer, or in super worst case, ambassador. The first 2 recommended package from my side always is mentor, or if not mentor, then pioneer. And keep promoting these 2 packages for all your team members. Now, the system says that you need to put 2 direct referrals. 2 directs mandatory here. But these 2 directs are also people having positive mindset, like mindset, like, the way you are having, passionate, having patience to earn a lot of profits from the system, and they must give 3 to 6 months to this platform. 3 to 6 months to this platform. 3 to 6 months in a working mode. You must work here regularly, daily, whether you are working part-time or full-time, but do it on a daily basis. Full-timers 8 to 10 hours, part-timers 3 to 4 hours, or in worst case 2 to 3 hours, part-timers. You must work 3 to 6 months daily. And trust me, within 1 month only, ladies and gentlemen, you will start finding big results from the platform. Very big results you will start finding from the platform within 2 to 3 months time only. Within 1 month time only. Why? Because the moment you will start recommending people with Pioneer package or mentor package, with Pioneer package, if you start recommending people in first 5 levels, only, I'm just talking about the first 5 level, wherein you are going to have only just 62 people. With just 62 people, 2, 4, 8, 16, and 32. That's it. It will make you earn. It will make you earn around, $550. $550 it will make you earn. Absolutely. And if you are coming with mentor package and recommending mentor till 6 levels, from 6 level people, I have already showed the calculation earlier several times. You can do it for yourself also. From a group of just 126 people, you can earn here 6 BNBs. 6 BNB will be how much? In dollar, if you talk about around $3,800. Like this with mentor package. And using this fund, and here, what is your cost? In Pioneer, you are just going to pay how much? You are just going to pay $60. For mentor, you are going to pay how much? You are just going to pay $125, and see the kind of profits you make. And you don't have to wait for several weeks or several months to make this kind of profit, which I've been telling you here. A group of 62 people can be created in a week's time, 2 weeks' time, at most a month's time. So starting with $60 and made a profit of $550, starting with $125, making a profit of $3,800 with just 126 people in your team from 6 levels. Isn't this amazing? But we are not earning that kind of income because we are not following the system. If you are not going to follow the syllabus which is prescribed to study, you are definitely not going to do well in your exam, because the question will come from the syllabus and you will not be having the answers. Answers are not known to you, and definitely you are not going to give the correct answer. So you need to follow the system. The system is like this. Beginner is just the registration thing. Don't allow anyone to join with beginner. So that's the one rule you need to follow. You need to cultivate in all your team members. Okay. See, Albert Einstein has said that compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. Compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. And what is that compounding? Let me tell you. If you multiply 1, yesterday also I said, I guess, this 365 times. It means 1 raised to the power 365. What is the result you are going to get? 1 only. But if you just add 1% of this 1, it will become how much? 1.01. If I give you $1 or $1.01, it is immaterial. Both are almost same. $1.01 and $1 almost same. Okay, but see the ripple effect it's going to create if you just keep adding 1% on 1 and keep it multiplying 365 times. 1.01 raised to the power 365 is going to give you miraculous result. Like this 365 times. It is going to be almost 32 times of the previous result. 1 multiplied by 1 will remain 1, but 1.01 multiplied by 1.01 will give you 32 or 33. 32 times more, better, bigger results. 365 applies to number of days in a year. So if you keep adding 1% extra daily efforts, what you have done yesterday, just see the kind of effect result-wise you are going to create in next 1 year. It's really important. 1% you are getting added in your daily active routine work. Now, this is called the compounding effect. Now, in network marketing or multi-level marketing, one thing we know, but we don't apply and implement. And that thing is duplication or maybe replication and application. Duplication and replication both are same. You start applying what you have learned and just keep the same duplicated through your team. This will give you the kind of results you are looking for. Application is very important. Like you decided to join with Mentor, just duplicate this process for your team members. You started applying this and telling your team members to duplicate, and they will also start applying it. So, and they will also try to duplicate. So application and duplication combined together is really going to give you the fabulous results from the system. But the big question here is, are you applying this? Are you duplicating this for your team? Are you telling your team to join work like this? $60, $120 is not a big amount. Everyone can afford, whether you live in any country. Trust me, 1 out of 1,000 might feel difficult to arrange $60 or $120. For them, you can refer ambassador package. But 999, if you are going to show them the value, if you are going to show them that if you start with this, within few days, you can repay back the money from where you took it as a loan. By just following this process, the person would be very happy. The person is really going to do anything and everything because that person doesn't have the money. This is why he must do this business to start earning good money. So arranging $60, $100, $125 is not a big deal for any person. But we think that in my country, it's too much of money. You won't believe I have made somebody join where it was really very difficult for that person to arrange $40 also, $50 also. And the person joined with mentor rank. I just told, you need to arrange the money. It's your business. In every, successful business, what we see in today's time, at one point of time when they started, where the first generation of that business owner, started doing that business, they were also having dearth of money, resources, but they arranged. And because of that arrangement, because if the person is not going to put money, his money, her money, definitely the interest level won't be there to pursue that work in that business. And that's why in Rain BNB, people join with $3. The entry is very easy because you made that entry easy. So the entry is easy with $3. Exit is going to be much easier. Exit is going to be much, much easier for them. And that's why, because they think, okay, if they have not earned anything, they will think that they have donated this $3 to you or to Rain BNB, and they will go for some other platform. Like a lot of people in your team, in my team, in others' team have done like this because we made a mistake by not educating them well, how they can start this business, what and how they can work, which strategy they must adopt, how they are going to educate themselves, from where they are going to learn the basics of this business. These are very important things. And the basics of the business is very simple. Make a list. Your list is going to be your raw material. As many people you can add as your future prospect for this business, you can create that big list and keep adding numbers of those people in that list. It's a continuous process. I do it. Today also, I shortlisted 4 people who is going to join within this week with mentor or champion rank. I'm still recruiting because I have a goal. 500 recruitment I must finish by the September end this year itself. Do you have your goal? Goal on personal recruitment, goal on your income in the form of BNB through Rain BNB, goal for team size, goal for your rank. I have a goal. Rank I have to achieve, creator rank. So I have a goal. If why a lot of people are not successful, they are not earning money, they are not achieving, their goal because they don't have goal at all. They don't have goal. They are just working haphazardly. They are coming for the meeting. They don't have guests. They don't have team. Even though they have the team, the team is not listening to them because they are not the appropriate person. The team can work with them or they can work with their team. So you must have a goal, personal goal, professional goal, business goal, social goal, spiritual goal. Do you have goal? Make a list. You must know how many people you are going to invite for Zoom presentation for this week. You must know in your team how many new guests have joined the Zoom presentation and how many of them have really decided to join. Have you done the closing for those people? Did you reach out to your team members, whether they need your support in making the closing or clearing their doubts and questions of the new guests who have been invited by your so-called team members? A good business owner is a person, ladies and gentlemen, who keeps the track of each and everything that has been happening, in his business. Are you aware of all those things? Do you do all these activities and keeping a track of everything? It's important. So make a list. And after making a list, identify your prospect for business presentations. How you can identify? By shortlisting them out of that list. Not everyone can become the qualifier for your prospect list, to whom you can show the plan, to whom you can give this presentation. You have to, shortlist your prospect on the basis of their ambition level, the trust factor they have with you, the rapport you have, the dreams and goals they have, their income resources, their background, how dreamy he and his family members or her family members are, all these different things. Based on, you need to shortlist your prospect. And you just not need to tell them straight away about this opportunity. You need to really prepare that person from within so that that person should be very curious and is after you to offer him this opportunity, to give the presentation for this opportunity. But it's happening the other way around. A lot of people are after the prospect. The prospect is not known. He has been scammed several times, not interested in your project, but you are after him. Hey, listen, once you just come the Zoom meeting. You did not come yesterday for the Zoom meeting. Again, I'm sending you the link. So you are showing as if that you are in, much need for that person to come for your presentation so that he or she can join. When you will make people feel that you are going to do something for your benefit, the person will hardly come and show you. But if you will make that person feel that whatever you are doing and telling is for that person's benefit first, definitely the person would be very keen and interested to do anything and everything you will tell legally and morally and ethically. The person is going to follow. So, prospecting is an art. You need to learn this. That's why we say to come for the training session. But I'm afraid, guys, to tell you that a lot of people don't feel the necessary, feel it as a, important and necessary thing to come for the training session. And then they blame that this business is not paying them. This business is not working for them. This business can work for you, ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to work in this business. If you're not going to work in this business, 100% I can assure you this business will not work for you. Why this business is paying me and to many of my team members? Because they are working in this business day and night. So, we need to understand this. No concept, no company, no MLM thing is as good as like Rain BNB at this point of time. And let me make once again the comparison and why I say like this without you feeling offended. See, in all multi-level marketing, network marketing, affiliate marketing, Ponzi, Forex, crypto system versus Rain BNB. In Rain BNB, we don't have unwanted, exorbitantly priced, forceful selling of product. Here, you will find such thing. Unwanted, forcibly, people are trying their best to sell you product or make you join that MLM concept. No such thing here. No daily, weekly, monthly targets to meet here. In MLM kind of system, every day, every week, every month, month on month, you have to do daily, weekly, monthly targets, PV, CV, SV, everything. No need to buy any personal volume, sales volume here in Rain BNB. Here in multi-level marketing, network marketing, you need to buy personal volume, you need to complete sales volume and all those stuffs. Very low startup cost in Rain BNB. You can start with Pioneer, Mentor, Ambassador, or maybe with beginner also. Many people have been doing it, but I won't advise again. In MLM, the startup cost is also very high. Startup cost is also very high. Even though you start with $100, $200, next month you have to buy products. Every month you have to keep on buying. So there is a running and operational cost in network marketing, affiliate marketing. In Rain BNB kind of system, there is no running and operational cost. You can work this business in this business from the comfort of your home. You can work globally. You can work 24/7 if your digital virtual office is your laptop and mobile phone. Okay. And the good thing is this, there is no central system in Rain BNB to whom or which you are making the payment. In all MLM kind of stuff, there is a central body to whom you are making the payment and they receive the money and there is no clarity, transparency, absolutely how much money you're paying, but from your payment, where all that fund is getting diverted to. In Rain BNB, there is 100% complete description and allocation where each and every penny you have paid to the smart contract is going. 100% distribution. In MLM company, no one will tell you. In Forex crypto kind of trading platform, no one will tell you from where they are generating funds to pay you. Here, you have 100% absolute transparency from where the funds are coming and to whom they are going to. So these are the difference, guys. It's a all centralized system which can be shut down, closed, like Trezor NFT application is no longer working. They are not paying to the people. And so as many other concepts. In Rain BNB, there is no website application that can be shut down. We do have decentralized application which can never be shut down, Okay, you can only delete, remove from your device that decentralized application. We have centralized domain also that is working well. We have our blockchain system also using which you can work. So whether the website is not working, application is not working, blockchain will always work. In fact, the decentralized application is always going to work. It doesn't ask you to give permission to the all unwanted things, but all the app developers always like you to permit them to see each and every thing inside your device, your contact, your messages, your call log, your location, your gallery, each and everything. And unless you permit them, they are not going to allow you to download and install that application. This is the biggest difference. So just like Bitcoin, Rain BNB is the only 100% decentralized smart contract. Bitcoin is 100% decentralized concept, purely driven by the community's power. So as Rain BNB, it's a 100% decentralized system, purely powered and driven by community-driven system. In fact, the developer tried their best to stop the joinings, to stop the upgradation when the glitch happened in Right BNB, but they couldn't succeed. People chose to work through blockchain when they close the application, the domain registrations. So you can see it's a 100% decentralized system. The royalty in the Right BNB 1.0 version is still there. The fund, $15,000 worth of BNB is still lying over there. No one can take out. This shows the 100% decentralization thing. Exactly, this is what the Bitcoin is. And Bitcoin value is because of the people's power behind it. So as Rain BNB platform is because of the people's power. So one thing is sure, guys, you will never ever be scammed here. You are not going to lose your funds, hard-earned money. You are not going to be in any losses whatsoever, provided you follow the system. You just keep on working part-time, full-time, sometime basis, and you will definitely keep on getting results according to the time, energy, effort you put into the system. But definitely, if you are not going to follow the system, nothing would come out. And this is, truth that you will find everywhere. So you have to work, but the amount of work we do on other platforms in our day-to-day other domain, if you just do 1/10 of that work also, the kind of work you do outside Rain BNB, definitely you're going to get 100 times, 1,000 times more profits, benefits from the system. And outside Rain BNB, there are only possibilities to do job, to your own traditional conventional business, or to be a part of platforms like network marketing, affiliate marketing, crypto trading platform, forex trading platform, which has no future, especially the crypto and forex trading platforms. They are definitely going to scam you because they have no resources to generate the kind of profits they are giving you. And ultimately, sooner or later, after a few weeks or months, they are going to be shut down and closed down. So those are not reliable things. And in MLM and service-based network marketing company, you have to, really run for years to earn the kind of income some of the people are earning. But in Rain BNB, it's much easier. It's much easier for everyone to earn that kind of income. So you have to, decide what is good for you, what is bad for you. If you will just sit idle, waiting for things to happen automatically, nothing will happen in your life. So that's it from my side as far as today's session is concerned. Now, if you have some questions, you need clarification about some topic, something, you are free to ask me. Chat box is also open. You can put your questions over there. And of course, you can ask me by raising your hand. Yes. Over to you guys now. Yes, Philip, please unmute.
Thank you so much, esteemed Sarah. I want to ask if some of us that have started with the beginner level and just right now, I just noticed that we can just go ahead and then take pioneer or the other higher level is it suitable to just jump up? For example, somebody that is at a beginner level or achiever level to go straight to the higher level.
Yes, there is always the choice. If you are at a beginner level, you can upgrade right away also, right now also, tomorrow also, to achiever, to ambassador, to pioneer, mentor, any level.
Okay. Second, the
Yeah.
application, the decentralized application, can we have the link so that we can download it? It's possible. Thank you.
See, links are already there. The application is already there on the Telegram channel. Why you don't subscribe to the Telegram channel?
All right.
And
I
when you
will go
log
and
in
see
to
it.
your dashboard, when you log into your dashboard on the top side, if you log in through your centralized domain, rainbnb.live, you will find on the top the first social media account, that is Telegram channel. There you will find the
Okay.
link. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much,
So
sir.
that's why I tell. Yeah, thank you so much to you also. Over 718,000 users are there in Rain BNB, but less than 14,000 have subscribed to the Telegram channel, and less than around 13,000 have subscribed for WhatsApp official channel. So why only few thousands people are there on these two official channels? Because either they are not active and alert, and so as their team members, their leaders, their upliners are not suggesting and advising them to do so. In this business, if you are not going to have the complete updated knowledge about the system, how you are going to grow? So I must recommend you, suggest you guys present here. You just log into your dashboard right now and subscribe at least to first two social media channels, that is Telegram, very important, and WhatsApp official. These two are official channels of Rain BNB and Ride BNB, where all latest updates, all these kind of applications you will find, meeting links you will find, so that you can really make use of all those things. And decentralized application you must always download, because this is the APK file from the reliable sources like the official channels, because a lot of scammers in the market are here to do pranks and very very nasty kind of activities which can hamper your assets. They can scam you using those, APK file on pretext of coming from Rain BNB side. So if you are not trusting the source through which this APK file of Rain BNB has been delivered to you, don't open it. Okay. So that's also a one suggestion. Any other person? Yeah, there is a question. People, Abe has asked, people seem to miss the fact that you cannot skip levels when you upgrade. Yes, you cannot skip levels. You have to go, if there are 10 stairs you have to go through, then definitely you cannot go directly to the stair number 10. You have to climb stair 1, stair 2, stair 3, stair 4, like that. So there are 15 levels and ranks, beginner till creator. If you want to go directly to the mentor, you cannot go. You have to, use beginner, influencer, achiever, all the ranks, separate upgrade fee you have to pay to keep reaching to higher ranks. So definitely you need to pay for all the upgrade amount for the respective ranks, and then only you go to the desirable rank of yours. Yes, any questions? Any suggestions? Any feedback? You want to say, you want to talk? Please tell me. And I'm looking for 2, 3 people who can do presentations for Rain BNB at least once in a week. So if you are interested, you can text me, you can message me. I can train you, I can guide you. This will really help you. The people who are going to do presentations, definitely they are going to get a lot of benefits in time to come. Initially, you might not feel that you are going to be benefited, but in long run, definitely you will get a lot of benefits. So if you are interested to present the project at least once in a week, you are most welcome. You can get in touch with me. Okay, guys. So I think nobody's responding. Okay, Philip has shown interest. So, okay, Philip, I'm going to share with you my contact number. You can contact me and we can do the needful accordingly. Okay. That's my WhatsApp number I shared with you. You can contact me tomorrow morning. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for joining. And I hope this session would have given you some inputs using which you can really build up this business. It's really important. High time. 3 months have gone. Many of you have not, achieved something marginal also, I would say. Forget about substantial. Marginal also, because 7.5 months have gone. You do the evaluation for yourself, how many BNBs if you have earned. If you have not earned 5, 10 BNBs in last 5 months, 6 months, 7 months time, then what you are doing here? I must tell you this, don't feel bad about it, but that's a fact. We all are here to make lots of money. And if the ultimate goal is not getting achieved, then we are just wasting our time here. We are just wasting our time. The ultimate goal is this. So it's a time to do self-evaluation. Next 9 months, if you want to be better, bigger, more profitable, be ready to work for next 90 days. If you want your next 9 months to be super duper profitable and powerful, get ready to work for next 90 days the way I share with you. Trust me, it's a tried and tested, proven system which is going to give you results, undoubtedly. But in order to do so, you have to be committed, you have to be punctual, you have to be regular, you have to be, consistent. A lot of people are not getting results in Brain BNB because they come for the meetings, they do activities for a few days, and then for several days they are away, they are missing. So if you'll work like that way, you are not going to get results. You have to be very regular. And not only coming for meetings and trainings regularly, but also you have to do activities with your team member, inviting new people, giving presentations. If you are not able to give presentations, bring them for the meetings. We are here to take care of your people. So you have to be regular. You have to be consistent to get results from the platform. Okay, a lot of people are not telling they want to present the project. Okay, I'm really happy. Okay, so definitely I'm going to help you, assist you guys, because this is really going to help you. I'll tell you about myself. Let me take 2 more minutes. In 2016, I decided to do presentations for all the team. Earlier, I was doing for my team only. But I don't know, maybe the God's divine power has, divine power has instructed me or given me this, wisdom to do presentations for the global market. I started doing it. And that was 1 hour, 30 minutes daily for 2, 3 different, languages. I was doing presentation, even though I was not able to speak Arabic or other language. Still, I was doing it. I was with my leader and all other team members from the cross line also used to come in that meeting. That's how I started doing it, and I started getting popular. I was getting recognized by people across the world working for that so-called project in different countries. And after few months down the line, few years later, I got huge database teams, but on the same project. They started talking to me, chatting with me, and when I joined next project, they all were with me. So, this is the biggest advantage. Many people ask me, how do I, create big network internationally, globally in every project I do? It's because of that. Because sometimes initially you will feel that you are not getting results. You are doing selfless service. You're every day you are so punctual, doing meetings, trainings for, people at large who are not even in your team also. But I believe strongly that whatever you do in this universe, in this world, that doesn't get unnoticed. That will always going to pay you today, tomorrow, a week later, months later, year later, but definitely it will pay you off. It has paid me well. So that's why I've been suggesting you. The more you will share, the more you will get. Okay, so it will be a very wise decision. A lot of people are having, stingy mindset. They will waste their 4 hours watching Netflix, Amazon Prime, those, stuff, doing gossiping, but they will not invest their 1 hour in this kind of constructive work, using which they can build up their empire business. So that's called the rich mindset and poor mindset. Rich mindset people see opportunity in everything. Poor mindset people see problems in even in many good things. So, okay. Just a minute. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Yeah, Rochelle has a question. Rochelle, big leader appliers are doing other business as well, confusing our members. See, I have already answered this question. I think 2 days, 3 days back, I did the training and in which I talked about that. Whatever your big leader is doing, other business, that business is going to have a same fate what we have seen for other platforms. So nothing to be worried. You just tell your team members to be grounded in Rain BNB, and definitely it's going to pay them off here. Rain BNB is such a robust platform. It has become that whether the people are going to work here or some of them are going to leave and going to work in other concept, it's not going to affect it now. It has become a big ship now. Okay, so definitely those people are going to be affected badly. Like I told you, for many Asian communities working earlier in Rain BNB, they went to other projects which were, promising them to give them, big profits on the invested amount they are going to put. And now they are nowhere, those projects, those platforms. So people have lost money very badly. And they are repenting, leaving Rain BNB, going to some other project. They not only lost their money, but also lost their reputation. They lost their people because those people have lost their money. So those people are not now going to trust them. So they have lost their people also. So we are so fortunate to find Rain BNB where our face value, our credibility, our credentials are going to be intact. In fact, a lot of people present here in this meeting. In last 7.5 months, we have seen a lot of companies came, similar looking projects based on Right BNB and Rain BNB, but they couldn't do anything. So don't worry, Russell. These people who are making team members confused by offering them other similar looking project or maybe other different project, definitely they are making blunders, because there is short guaranteed way they are planning to fail in those projects. Because if you have not become successful here, what is the surety and guarantee you will become there? From there, you will go somewhere. And from that somewhere, you will go somewhere else. You will keep changing your position and you will never find any secure, stable position. So that's it. Thank you so much, guys. See you tomorrow. Good luck.